Right now at 5:30, we all know bridges well in Louisville, but we don't have any of these. This is a swinging bridge. As we're walking across this body of water right here, people use them a lot in eastern Kentucky.
Well, in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, dozens of them exist as both tourist attractions and essential infrastructure. Now, Louisville tourism and development leaders have a vision to connect our urban areas to the more rural parts of the state.
And they believe legislation passed this year in Kentucky will help make that happen. Isaiah Kim Martinez has the story from Clay County, Kentucky, that's nearly 3 hours from Louisville.
Try to keep up with us.
Propped up in the hills of southeast Kentucky,
this bridge has very little wiggle.
You'll discover the land of the swinging pedestrian bridges.
Something that we've always had here that's really special to me.
For the locals of Clay County, these structures high above the Kentucky River are common, stretching across everyday life.
You'll dig a big hole, it's like 10 by 10.
Roy Crawford helped build them for years.
You'll pour about 12 yards of concrete on that and let that sit up. Then the fun begins.
But many of us in Louisville cross bridges like these and don't even know the swinging ones exist here.
Oh my goodness.
That is, until now.
Just don't look down. That's what they say, don't look down.
I went to see and cross 4 of these swinging bridges for myself in Manchester, nearly 3 hours from Louisville.
We want people from Louisville to come visit and Lexington to come visit.
I joined Kentucky Senate President Robert Stivers, leading the tour in his home county.
Come down here and give us a shot to make an impression.
And a familiar face, Rebecca Fleischaker, Executive Director of Louisville Downtown Partnership, which works to boost economic growth in our city.
There's so much out in the state that we don't know about that also is more entertainment, more tourist destinations that we think people should be aware of. And I'm here just to kind of provide that bridge.
She sees a way to connect urban and rural and allow both to reap the benefits of more foot traffic.
And this is a very cool place that will attract people, and doesn't matter where you are.
And this is the Rocky Branch Bridge, sitting about 40 feet above the river. And this is more than just a tourist attraction in many cases for us in Louisville. It is an essential piece of infrastructure because, as you can see, those lower lying bridges off in the distance there, many times they can easily get flooded, in which case folks can't get from point A to point B. And these swinging bridges become the only route across.
And it's food, it's medicine, it's opportunity to health care, your job.
Stivers led the charge this year to pass a bill to help preserve these bridges, which in many cases are stuck in no man's land between public and private property.
Nobody really would take responsibility because nobody knew who owned these. And that's the purpose of the legislation. It says it's permissive. Cities and counties can spend monies on these without getting in trouble with the state auditor.
Local groups are working to get the money needed to restore these crossings for years to come.
There's a lot of good things to see in southeast Kentucky, and we'd love to have you out to see it. Love to host you.
And spread the word of what this small mountain town has to offer. In Clay County, Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
I like the wire there. It sort of looks like what holds up my tomatoes in the garden there. It keeps you there from there and the water.
Did you notice how slow Isaiah was walking across that bridge?
But some would say those bridges are more dependable than the ones we cross up here a lot of times.
You never know. But you know what? I thought they looked really cool. I did ask him, though, about the weight limit on there. He said that a lot of people were walking at the same time.
It's a beautiful area of the state. And it's a neat connection for Louisville. It's a great place to drive to.